What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is the grand finals between two players on the WCS Pro Circuit. Spawning here in the top left-hand corner of Asset Plan LE, playing with the blue Zerg pieces, we have a player who goes by the name of Serral. And on the opposite side of the map, his opponent playing with the red Protoss pieces, his name is Haas. So Haas versus Serral, everyone. This is the grand finals of the WCS in Valencia. You guys can check out all of the videos that I have casted so far from the WCS in Valencia on the YouTube channel right now, and I'm super excited about this one because Serral is one of my favorite Zerg players currently, guys. I would have to say he's probably my second favorite Zerg to Nurchio, and so I absolutely love watching Serral play. He's an absolute beast, and his opponent Haas, I gotta admit, guys, is a great Protoss player. Definitely one of the best, if not the best, currently in the world. It's up for debate, of course, but these guys in this series should be a lot of fun to cast for all of you. So it looks like Haas is going to go ahead and get started with a gateway into a simulator, whereas on the opposite side, it looks like Serral is going to go for a hatch gas pool setup. So it looks like it's going to be pretty standard openings from both players. Serral comes up with some very interesting builds, especially he loves to trick his opponent in ways that I've never seen really before, whereas he'll make it seem like everything is normal, and then he goes for a very quick push. So there's things that you definitely have to keep in mind when you're playing a player of the caliber of Serral. But Haas is also a absolute force to be reckoned with. Looks like he goes with the Forge as well as the Cybernetics core, so very interesting that he goes for the Forge. Looks like he is going to get started here by actually proxying a couple of pylons as well as a photon cannon. So he is going to actually completely surround these two drones here. To say the least, he's going to get another pylon up and running here, and I am very interested to see what our Zerg player is going to do to try to counter against this. So this should be very interesting. Oh, it almost gets the surround on the probe there. And it looks like these drones are going to be in a heap of trouble here shortly. The hatchery did go down. He is going to set up a robotics facility as well. So he is going for a very aggressive push here, guys and girls. It looks like he has no other plan other than getting this robotics facility up. He has a stalker that's going to be coming in here very shortly. And so what Serral's doing on the opposite side is he's of course going to get the Zergling speed upgrade going. He's getting his third base up and running. He's almost abandoned the second base, to say the least, right here and right now. He's abandoned it, but I think he's in a pretty good position here. He's got this second or third base going up right now, and it looks like he should be in a decent spot here, to say the least. But there is just a lot of aggression here that's coming. Zerglings have made their way across the map, 4 of them in total. So I'm wondering here what the plan is exactly for Haas. The Zerglings are going to try to do what they can to get a little bit of some damage in. Once the Zergling speed is done, they're going to probably be able to do a little bit of damage here across the map here. Stalker has come in. They also, Haas also has an Immortal that's going to be coming in here very shortly. Shield battery is going to be up as well, and those Zerglings were dealt with. This should be interesting to say the least what is going to happen here between these two players. Looks like Serral decides to run some of these Zerglings behind to surround the Immortal as well as the Stalker here. It looks like he's going to get the surround on the Immortal. This was amazing micro here by our Zerg player, and those Zerglings are now going to run across the map here. So it looks like the shield batteries are coming down here, but that was a very good move by Serral, to say the least. He might actually also get the surround. He does not quite get the surround there on the Stalker. Another Immortal is going to be coming up here. The Stalker is trying to do a little bit of some damage here, but I really like the position currently that Serral's in. Once again, the Stalker gets surrounded, and now some Ravagers are coming up here, and then it looks like these Zerglings are going to try to make their way back around. I wonder if he's going to get the surround once again on this Immortal. He gets the surround on the Immortal again. absolutely decimating, but actually does not get the full kill on this Immortal. The Immortal will live to live for another day here, but more and more Roaches and Ravagers are coming here, and it looks like he's going to try to build a surround around this around what the Protoss player is building here, which is a lot of shield batteries as well as some photon cannons, but I think there just might be a little bit too much Zerg at this point here, and very well done there for picking up the Immortal there before that Immortal died, but more and more of those shield batteries did go down though. This is a very interesting and tricky situation here for Haas. I think the longer this game goes on, though, we have our Zerg player has just absolutely taken control of this area of the map here. And even with the beautiful pickup micro, I don't know if it's going to be enough. This robotics facility is going to be under so much heat right now. And both Immortals are able to come out here, but more and more Roaches and Ravagers are going to be coming up here, and more Zerglings are on that production tab right now. And it's just such a tricky situation here. The robotics facility is coming back down. The push there by our Zerg player was very good and did a lot of damage. But I just don't know. I think he has been able to push him back somewhat. Is happily mining on 2 bases. These Zerglings are going to run into the main base location of the Protoss player, and are just going to have free range of these probes. Going to be able to get a good amount of probe kills here, and I think the longer this game goes, I just don't see how Haas can really hold on here. He is doing some damage with these Immortals for sure. But the question is he going to overextend once again? Because if he goes a little bit too far on the creep, I'm wondering if it's going to be a pretty tricky situation here. And it seems that at this point, the Zerglings are now going to start nibbling away at the cybernetics core, as well as in the main base. They are going to continue with the harassments. And I wonder just, I mean, like I said, the longer this game goes, I just don't know how our Protoss player can really hold on. It's just, it's going to be really tricky because he just keeps macroing up a bigger and bigger force, and more Zerg is coming here, and it looks like Serral has decided to back off a little bit. And it looks like he's transporting these drones, and these drones are getting decimated by these Immortals here. Looks like he has transported them, for the most part, into the 3rd base location. And the pickup micro has been really on point here for Haas. More and more Zerglings, though, are making their way to the opposite side of the map. And I just don't know if our Protoss player is going to be able to hold on much longer here with all of these Zerg units coming to the opposite side of the map. He split up his army perfectly. Haas, this has not gone the way exactly he wanted this to. Beautiful force fields here at the natural base location, but it's only going to be able to hold for a little period of time. The longer this goes, I think it's going to be GG's for Haas in this first game. Very well held on, though. He held on very well, and this push could have done critical amounts of damage here. This Immortal is trapped at this point. He has to kill one of his own shield batteries. So I'm wondering, guys, if there is really going to be enough here for Haas here at this point. More and more Zerglings have come into the natural expansion. They're just taking out probe after probe after probe. He is focusing on the opposite side of the map. It is just not looking too good right now for Haas. He's not out of the game completely yet, but I just don't know. The longer this game goes, he's not mining currently whatsoever. These Roaches are just having their way with these probes, and I just don't think that there is going to be enough here for our Protoss player to hold on here. Especially if this Zerg player destroys all of the units. That's all he's got to do, is destroy every unit here, which there's only 3 more of these Immortals currently at this point. A 4th one has joined the fight, so there's still a lot of Immortals. But I just don't know if our Protoss player can hold on here. I just don't think it's going to be possible here. He doesn't have a backup plan. He has no minerals. This is essentially an all-in here. He's got to attack right here and right now, and I just think there's way too much Zerg here. There's just a lot of Zerg. I mean, there just is. I mean, there's so much Zerg here. More and more Zerglings are going to be running across the map. They're going to try to clean up the rest of this Protoss's main base. But here we go, the surround on all these Immortals. The pickup micro is on point, but if he loses... Oh, and he does lose one of the War Prisms, and I just think that as this game goes on, it seems like Haas has been outplayed here at this point in game number 1 of the Grand Finals. I hope you guys did enjoy this first game between Serral and Haas, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.